Today. Alright, who remembers what happens when we divided like bases? You subtract it. Take a point. You're going to be doing the same thing today. So we're going to start with multiplying. Well, that's not his name.
Troy, my bad.
Alright, so example 1. Alright, we're going to do 3.5 times 10 to the negative 3 times 7 times 10 to the 5th power. Are we ready? Okay, so the first thing you do is you multiply 3.5 times 7. So you should have handy dandy calculators. Can you please multiply 3.5 times 7? I'm sorry? 24.5 times 10. Now, we multiplied these two together and we got this. Now we're going to take our exponents and we're going to add them. What's negative 3 plus 5? No, it's not. We're adding. 2. Now, in scientific notation, how many numbers can we have in front of the decimal? We can only have 1. So what do we need to do to our decimal? We need to move it. How many spaces? 1. To the left or to the right? Okay, guys, right is this way. And then we'd have 3 in front of the decimal, right? So how many can we have in front of the decimal? So we go left, 1. So that becomes 2.45 times 10. Did we move our decimal?
No. Oh, yes.
So we need to add 1 to this, and you get 3. And we're done. That's it. That's all you do. Do you need a passcode?
Would you always do that as the final solution with the decimal?
Yes.
And we moved because it was positive to the right, because it was left to the left.
To make it a one-digit decimal, we move it to the right.
Yes.
So always make it a one-digit decimal.
Yes.
Alright. How come it's not negative?
Because negative 3 plus 5 is positive 2.
What's positive 3?
Because we moved it 1 place. So 1 plus 2 is? You didn't see it? Are you in the same room as me? Okay. We did 3.5 times 7, and we got 24.5. And then we did negative 3 plus 5, and we got 2. Now, we know in scientific notation we can only have 1 number in front of the decimal place. So we moved this decimal to the left 1. And since we moved it to the left, we added 1 here. You get 2 plus 1 and 3. Yes, no, maybe so. Okay, let's do another one together because we are all looking confused or like I'm speaking Latin.
You are.
Okay. Thank you. Do you want to keep it until you take your test?
Will that help?
Yeah, studying it will help. Okay. Alright, let's do 6.5 times 10 to the 12th times 8.7 times 10 to the negative 15th power. No, we're doing this one together. We're just going to wait till everybody writes. I will allow you to do one on your own in just a moment. Alright, what is 6.5 times 8.7? That's what we do first. 6.5 times 8.7. 56.65. Okay, and now what are we going to do with our 12 and our negative 15? We're going to add them together, because when you multiply like bases, you add your exponents. So it's 12 times negative 15. I'm sorry, plus. Add. 12 plus negative 15.
Negative 3.
Negative 3.
Not 65. It was 65.55.
56.65?
55.
56.55?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Thank you. Okay. Are we ready? Now, our decimal is right here. And we need one digit in front of the decimal. So are we going to move it to the left or are we going to move it to the right?
Left.
We're going to move it to the left. How many spaces are we going to move it to the left?
1.
1. So that means that we're going to add 1 to negative 3. And what's 1 plus negative 3?
Negative 2.
Boom! We're done.
Can you do that last second?
I will.
To get the negative 2.
I will. I'll let everybody finish writing, and we'll do it all one more time. Crazy. When you're done, can you please just put your pencils down so I know that we're finished writing? Okay, so please feel free to pay attention. Thank you so much. The first thing we did was we did 6.5 times 8.7, and we got 56.55. And then we did 12 plus negative 15, because they're exponents, and we add them, and we got negative 3. Then we know we needed to move our decimal one place to the left. And since we moved it to the left, we're going to add to negative 3 however many times we moved it. So 1 plus negative 3 gave us negative 2. So our final answer is 5. Why are you up?
She can't see.
I can zoom in. So get your notebook and sit back down. So you get 5.655 times 10 to the negative 2. Is everybody with me?
You always add the exponent. That's so much you divide.
That's as far as I can zoom in, babe. Do you need to come sit over here? Or at this front table?
No, it's not the fact that it's close, it's just the fact that I'm blind.
Would you like my glasses? Well, then come sit up here. You'll be closer. What'd you say, Jared?
So the only time you subtract your exponent is divide.
Yes. Okay. Would you like to try one without me?
Well, I have one more question,
Okay.
if you don't mind.
I don't.
So say you move, instead of moving it left, you move it right.
You would then subtract.
Man. Girl, go ahead, keep doing it.
All right. Are we ready for example 3? Wow. Contain your excitement.
Raise the roof.
Huh? What was that?
He said no one was talking to you.
Oh well. I don't really care.
All right. 2.36 times 10 to the 7th. Do I want to go crazy?
Go crazy.
3.92 times 10 to the 12th.
Whoa.
And then we're going to do one where we really go crazy. Get excited. Do this one without me.
I'm real slow. Took me a while.
When you're done, put your pencils down. Is there one unit for the decimal? Yeah. In your front. Was there one unit for the decimal? Are you sure? I just made this problem up, so I have no idea. Are we ready? Are we ready?
No,
Okay. Keep working.
I'm just kidding.
Some people might not be.
Hmm?
Some people might not be ready.
Let's make a bet tomorrow. If I make a good grade, quiz or test, whatever, you give me whatever.
Okay.
When is I don't.
You give me M&M's.
Dude, she's basically accepting your bribe. What grade does it have to be?
No, I'm not at all.
Well,
I'm not.
Literally just said
Alright, so what is 2.36 times 3.92? Bronson.
You did 9.2.
I'm pretty sure I said Bronson.
Oh,
9.2512.
9.2512. Do we agree or disagree? Fantastic. Bronson, take a point. And then, what do we do with those exponents? And what's 7 plus 12?
19.
Fantastic. How many of us got that right?
I did.
If 2 people at your table got it right, take a point.
Who got it right?
Oh God.
Are we ready to divide?
Yes.
Does anybody have any questions? You might sure sorry, I forgot to make our normal notes, tater tots. And then we have a worksheet that's a review of everything before you have your test tomorrow.
We're having a what time tomorrow?
It's like you're on a reset.
I'm gonna be bringing 40 packs of M&M's.
That's not what our agreement is.
I know, I'm playing.
Okay. Alright, so let's write dividing. Because that's what we're going to practice now. Are we super excited?
Yes, I'm so excited. It's my first. Yeah, she basically did.
Alright, example 1. The first one we're going to do on dividing is 3.066 times 10 to the 8th power. Divided by 7.3.
7.3.
Yep, 7.3 times 10 to the 5th power.
So I'm guessing you divide.
You do divide. Now, the first thing you do, like Jarek said, is you divide these two numbers right here. So divide those numbers for us, please,
Then
children.
after that, I'm guessing.
Wait, just don't guess. Just
No.
divide them and tell me what you get.
I get 0.42 to subtract the 8.
0.42.
Yes.
Did everybody else get 0.42?
Yes.
Awesome sauce. Then we subtract the exponents because we're dividing. So what is 8 times 8 minus shom shom shom? Thank you. Thanks, children. Thank you for interpreting the noises that I make. All right, now, how many numbers are we supposed to have in front of the decimal? We're supposed to have one number in front of the decimal. Is there one number in front of the decimal? No, it's 0, so you have to move it. Remember, it has to be greater than or equal to 1, but less than 10. We wrote that, well, we stuck it in our notebook yesterday. Has to be greater than or equal to 1, but less than 10. So since it's not greater than or equal to 1, what am I going to do? To the right. And since I moved it to the right, do I add or subtract from this? Look at us go. It's like we've learned something. So that's 4.2 times 10 squared.
I don't think I'll need to do any more examples, so I have to count.
Well, you're one person, Tater.
What?
Now, do we need to walk through what we just did one more time?
No.
Let's walk through it again just to be safe. So the first thing we did was we did 3.066 divided by 7.3, and we got 0.42. Right? Okay. And then we did 8 minus 5, and we got 3. Now, we know that we have to have one number in front of the decimal, a number that is greater than or equal to 1, but less than 10. So we moved it to the right one space. Since we went to the right, we subtract. 3 minus 1 is 2.
Amen.
All right. I'm going over to 18C because the right's so big. I will try and write smaller. What did you say? What are you muttering over there? That is true. You do. Alright, so example 2. 2.3958. 2.3958 times 10 cubed. Allie, can you see better right there, babe? Okay. Divided by 1.98 times 10 to the 8th power. Ah.
Is this where you're going to?
Nope.
Okay.
Now, what do we do first?
Divide.
We divide. And what numbers do we divide?
2.3958. Divide it by 1.8.
We divide these two numbers. And what do you get when you divide those two numbers?
1.21.
You get what?
1.11.
Like that?
Yes.
Alright, times 10. Now, what do we do with our exponents? And 3 minus 8 is?
Negative 5.
-5. Now, good. Do we have one number in front of the decimal?
Yes.
So we leave it?
Yes.
And we put a box around our answer? Dun 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 dun. Any questions on how we got that? We good? Okay. Uno más. Do this one completely by yourself. And if your whole table gets it, you get 3 points. Why do I write a star as my multiplication symbol and not an X?
Yeah, I started doing that.
X is a variable. Good. I'm glad.
I was just like, alright, she did it, I might as well.
Yes, because X is a variable and we don't want to mistake it for X. Thank you.
Thugging it.
I know.
Where you live at?
In
What
Moody.
neighborhood? One where?
Moody.
Moody? Moody? That sounds country.
Depends on what part.
Isn't that like really far away from here? It's past Leeds.
No, not really.
It kind of is.
I fly here every day.
You do Go fly? Miami.
Yep.
Sweet.
You should be doing this problem.
I want to fly though.
Still so good at that.
We'll fix it, Tater.
I like being
We'll scribble it out. Or get some white out. Man, look at all the solutions I'm coming up with.
right.
It's like I know what I'm talking about or something.
That's what you do.
I think I do. Pepper. Remember, if everybody gets it right, you get 3 points. So check your neighbor.
What's our neighbor?
Not copy your neighbor.
Oh.
said, if everybody gets it right.
Everybody gets it right. Are we ready?
No.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry.
We're ready. Hush. What the heck? We're ready.
Okay. Slytherin, are y'all ready?
Nobody cares about
Yeah,
you.
we're ready.
We're ready.
Go.
Is your whole table done?
I don't know about that.
Well, ask them.
Hi, you guys. Are you ready?
No.
No one
See,
wants to
many.
respond.
Okay. Are y'all ready?
Yes, ma'am.
Are y'all ready? Hufflepuff,
C.
Gryffindor. All right. What?
Gloucester.
Jared, please tell me what 1.305 divided by 1.45 is.
Can I just tell you? I got negative 0 point.
You got negative.
Yeah. Hold
When
up,
you
dog.
divide it,
Hold up. Did I
0.9?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got 0.9.
0 point, just like that?
Yes, ma'am.
That's it.
Oh,
Okay.
never mind.
Times 10, and then you did 3 minus negative 4, and you got 7. Now, I'm sorry that you're so angry about this. Now, do we need to move our decimal? One place to the right. So are we going to add or subtract from 7? Subtract. So it's going to be 9 times 10 to the 6th power. How many of us got that right? Good. Take 3 points for your table if your whole table got it right.
Listen here, horse. Slap with your own glasses. I wish you would.
Yes.
I'll put 9.
9 point. That's great. You don't have to though, since it's just one number. You can just write it as 9.
I'm not part of this.
All right. Does anybody have any questions? In the top drawer of your tower is your worksheet for today. Get it out.
See, this is what we alley at.
She's coming back.
I'm so slow. That was terrible.
Yes, please. Thank you.
We don't say you zero.
Alright, so the one that I want us to look at is number 17. So once you get your worksheets, everybody look at number 17.
Man, you got it good. Here I am working in the push-up. What? Nothing. Don't worry about it. Do you like voice
We need our notebook.
Because you're going to use your notebook to help you do it, right? Because that's how we take all our notes. What? It's like you've learned something already this year. I'm so proud of you. Alright, everybody look at number 17.
Whoa.
Now, number 17 is a little different because it's raising a power to a power. Okay? So what you do is you do 2.2 squared. You do 2.2 squared. Just do 2.2 times 2.2.
Okay.
We're on 17. So do 2.2 times 2.2. 4.84. Alright, and then you're going to multiply negative 3 and 2. So what's negative 3 times 2? And boom, you're done. That's it.
That's easy.
I know.
This don't work.
This is right now work.
I mean, but if we don't finish.
You have 22 minutes. You should be able to finish.
But if.
You got 24 questions.
There's no if.
You got like.
Alright, so the first two things are like what we did yesterday. So I would look at page 18A for the first two sections. You need to have your notebook out. You need to be using it. I'm going to walk around. Yes. My notebook? Yes. Did you get the notes out of the tray? Did you need to get the notes out of the tray? No. The notes from the tray. The crate over there. Yes, you may listen to music.